Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. Best friend, it is so hot. Listen, you guys know I never have a fan, but literally the air conditioner is not conditioning right now, bitch. I'm about to have a fucking nervous breakdown, girl. It is so hot. It is so hot. I feel like I don't know, like I'm trying to like freaking invoke the damn rain. I'm trying to invoke some winds, bitch. I don't know. I need the hocus pocus, the craft. I need somebody to come and fucking put the damn sun to sleep, girl. I just need the sun to go away for a second, girl. Take a breather, son. Take a breather. Anyways, best friend, listen, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really good day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I am your new friendly, thick bottom chismosa best friend who spills pop culture tea. And we got to talk about Kim Kardashian at the AMBANI wedding in India drama. So listen, best friend, the Kardashians, well, Kim and Khloe, have caused quite a stir at the AMBANI wedding over the past weekend. So there's been a lot of outrageous, headlines that have come out of it. For example, one, that how dare Kim Kardashian wear red. Now listen, some people say that it's appropriate, but if you search on Google, Google does not agree with that sentiment. And Google actually says that you should not wear red because that is a bride's color. And she wore red all weekend long. Not only that, but she flaunted her wealth and her jewels. It's just been a lot of negative headlines surrounding them. So over the weekend, there's been a lot of bad press, but finally, something good came out. So there's some pictures of Kim and Khloe with a full-on camera crew and an entourage feeding poor children in India, in Mumbai. Best friend, I have said this over and over and over again, and I will say this until I turn all colors in the face. If you are blessed enough to have financial freedom and financial peace, right? Which means not worry about anything. You are so blessed, right? Help people. Help people. A little bit of help can change people's lives in a second, okay? With whatever they spend on an Hermes handbag, it could change probably 100 families' lives, okay? Now listen, you guys know I'm not one to count other people's coin. I don't like doing that, but I did have a very icky feel of watching this horrible display of wealth happening in a country where there is so much poverty. It made me sad, it made me feel disgust, and it made me feel frustrated. Because I wish that the right people can come into money so that they can help others.
You are real life Jasmine. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing tonight?
I am wearing all the Lorraine Schwartz emeralds. We have a ring, we have earrings, this headpiece, OMG. I'm just, the handpiece, the headpiece. It's all about emeralds at an Indian wedding.
They don't know that that's a famous song here.
Well, you could also have both back. I'm sorry.
You guys, I just can't even. All these diamonds, this Lorraine Schwartz, like craziness. Look at, she made this for the wedding tonight. How insane.
But I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you.
I love you, Chloe. I love you, Chloe. I'm another Schwartz sister. Part of the crew.
Right? We never hear the Kardashians involved in any kind of charities. We don't hear it, right? We absolutely do not hear that ever, okay? Seeing these pictures, I have to say, great. It's amazing that they took half an hour of their day or an hour of the day to do this. I have to say that some people are criticizing the camera crew. I feel two ways about it, okay? The first way is, you guys know the Kardashians don't do anything without a camera crew. That's just the way it is. That's always been like that. It's never going to change, right? Second of all, best friend, I just really feel that the Kardashians are, I think the Kardashians are so, their reputation is so not great when it comes to giving back to people, that I think that this is something so little that they've done. So big for these kids. Now, there's no talk about if they donated money. There's no talk about anything. Now, going back to the camera before I forget, the other side of what I think is that I do think it's a wonderful way to bring in, to bring in a spotlight on these situations. So many people live in their bubble and they forget that there's a whole world outside. They forget that there's a whole world outside of their neighborhood, right? So bringing attention to that, I think it's a wonderful thing, right? And because the Kardashians don't do anything without filming, at least they're filming something that could possibly, bring in awareness and bring in help to these kids and families and everything. I think that when you are blessed enough to be financially free and you don't do anything to help, I think that's one of the worst karmas that you could have. So I appreciate that they did this, because after such a weekend of jewels and just extraness and just displays of wealth over and over, millions of dollars in such, I can't even, like, for me, and like I've done that video before, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not talking about all the festivities because I understand that's part of the traditions and cultures. But just all these celebrities, all of this extraness, millions of dollars to bring in the Kardashians, millions of dollars to bring in these celebrities, and wearing millions of dollars in jewels, where maybe 10, 20 minutes away from where they were doing all of this, there were starving children. So I do think that it was horrible to see. And I love that the Kardashians went to help. I think that it was a wonderful thing. I'm surprised to have seen these pictures, if I'm being very honest. Because we never see them do any charity publicly, it's surprising. One thing that I've always been taught is when you do something to help, you do it quietly, because you don't do things to get applause. You don't do things to get a pat on the back. You don't do things to, you just don't do things for for that type of like reception from people. Having said that, I think that it's very important when you have a platform to do it in a respectful way. I hate those people who give food to the homeless and shove a camera on their face. It's like, it's like, here's a sandwich. Do you want a sandwich? And they're like, yes, I want this sandwich. You know what I mean? Like, give them the fucking sandwich. You don't need the comments to say, you're such a good person, Esmeralda. Like, you're just such a good person, Joshua. Like, you don't need that extraness. Do you know what I mean? You do not need that extraness. You don't need that type of of attention, right? If you want to help quietly. If you have a platform, amazing. Show it off, right? Amazing. I love that. I hope that the Kardashians understand where a lot of people are coming from, right? Now, a lot of people are saying, how come the Kardashians are only being singled out? Because that's just what happens when a Kardashian is involved. They were the most famous people at that event. If you really honest, worldwide, Kim and Khloe were most likely the most famous people at that wedding. I don't know if you guys agree. Worldwide, I'm talking about, okay? And of course, they made all the headlines. So the AMBANI family definitely knew what they were doing by bringing the Kardashians, because they knew that they were going to get on all of the headlines, all of the media outlets. They were going to get on there. So I'm proud of them for helping. I'm not mad at them for having a camera crew, because at the end of the day, I don't expect anything less. And also, I do think that it will hopefully shed a light to a lot of people who, for some reason, don't understand that there's a whole world outside of their home. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I hope that they are doing more with their blessings. You know, I hope that they don't take it for granted, and that they take all the blessings that God, the universe, have given them, and that they turn it into something positive to help people. I hope that they have people on their team to remind them to help people, or I hope that they know that they should help people. So anyways, best friend, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a publicity stunt like most think, or do you think this was something nice? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I love you guys very much. Mwah.